Welcome everyone to another edition of SmackDown Wrestling Live. I'm your host Will, and let's talk about Tuesday night SmackDown Live. With me just now I have the Queen of the Ring, Kirsty. How you doing, pal?
I'm good, how are you, man?
Doing good, pal, doing good. So, as always, people, if you want to call in, Discord link down below. And if you want to donate to the channel, you can see all the information there as well. So let's talk about SmackDown Live. So what did we all think about it? I thought it was actually a really good show.
Aye.
That's the one. But other than that, I thought it was good.
So
I quite enjoyed it.
With the changes though, that's the thing. The big thing I found was obviously Charlotte.
That work was amazing. Shane working that crowd, that had me killing myself.
I was right in the middle of typing it. Here comes Tamina, but no, he managed to beat me to it. Christ, can you imagine a bigger letdown?
But Charlotte was. I think Charlotte will be good for.
Ooh.
Heel.
Sorry, just cut out a wee bit there.
It's this mic every time I move the wire. It's
Because I heard like Charlotte, then a wee bit of quiet, then heel.
Yeah. What were you saying, pal?
Because they've lost Alexa, she'll be a good replacement as the top female heel.
Yeah, it's actually really good. I mean, I even found the matches last night really good as well. They were really entertaining. The stuff that was happening last night. Just moving my microphone. There was no really much I can put bad. I just thought it was handled really well, including the main event.
Absolutely.
The main event was really good. The only complaint I have is them trying to repush the fucking Shining Stars, the Usos, and American Alpha.
I'm hoping that was just like a week one thing. You know, like, oh, they've debuted, we'll give them a wee bit of a rub, and then normal service will resume.
I hope so, but I don't know. I hated it. I was like...
Oh, we're losing Kirsty.
It's not just me then.
What am I saying?
We're losing Kirsty. No, she's back. No, but anyhow, Kirsty tries to fix that. Kevin Owens, like, we kind of thought this was going to happen. It made sense.
My issue is that once again, SmackDown kind of came out on the bad end of the trades.
Yeah.
I was just about to go into a rant last night while I was watching it, and they added Rusev, which is a big save compared to some of the stuff that they've gotten. I'm really glad that Rusev got the move. I think he's going to benefit tremendously from it.
I think Rusev will as well.
But when you see that we got rid of Kurt Hawkins, but here's the Shining Jobbers. And here's Jinder, you know.
The Jinder one I didn't get, but they still keep the whole Mojo Rawley thing where he can only win a match because he's got his NFL friend. It's like
we seen it. What the fuck's a Gronk? What the fuck's a Gronk?
We seen it there happening, so why do it again? Fuck knows.
I was just watching a bit of Talking Smack in the section with Jinder on. It was so fucking awkward because, like, we know, and the people who are in charge of the thing knows, and the people who are already on SmackDown know, Jinder's no there to get a push. He's there to make people look good. He'll maybe hover around about that mid card. Maybe he'll get the US title match. I don't know, but he's no there to be a star.
Do you know why I think they brought him back, and it's really sad, is the fact that they'd done that NXT, like, best of whatever it was, like the first volume.
And he had a match or two on it, didn't he?
Seth bet him for the inaugural NXT belt, and I honestly think that they only, because it was right around the time it got released, it was like a month later they brought Jinder back.
Well, anyway, we were just going to say, during this interview, he's there and he's getting all enthusiastic about how he trains hard, how his body's this looking one and all
And
this.
he's not taking steroids.
Honest, and everybody else, you can just see them trying not to cringe too much. Just like, does this guy know why we've brought him back?
Yeah.
You know, and it was just so awkward. And if you love Curb Your Enthusiasm, watch that. Because they can just play the theme tune over it.
I've still to watch that.
Sort out your life.
I would probably end up
Sort
watching
out
it.
your life. It's amazing.
I mean,
Larry David's a genius.
I mean, like the matches last night, like going back over them again. I mean, I've seen so many things this morning, like people talk about AJ Styles, but I want to keep that just to near the end because that was a great match. I think it's amazing. Keeping him separate from Nakamura just now. You don't want to blow that one out the water just yet. Keep that, build it up. Let us work for it. But the Randy Orton, I don't think he cares. He didn't look like he cared last night at all.
He's stopped caring altogether since him and Bray got their time cut short at Mania. I mean, I think he's figuring, well, if they don't give a shit about what we're doing, I don't give a shit either. I really do think that. And I can sort of understand it to an extent because that was, 7 month build up?
Yeah.
And it got cut short because Triple H decided to wrestle slow. You know? I can actually understand it somewhat. I
mean, it's even like some of the stuff I was reading. Right, obviously he's got to moan. One thing I did find, and I found it absolutely hilarious. He actually has complained about the sperm snake.
Aye, and what did they give him last night?
I know. I found that really funny. He actually made comment to something. Everybody, like, we've commented on it. Fans have commented on it, like, this sperm snake. And he says it
just
now.
proves Randy's a fan of us.
So,
because he's listened to us clearly and went, you know what?
Oh, same with Braun Strowman. Ever since we've said he's got to wear a t-shirt, he's wore a t-shirt. And it's like, we can...
You mean Baron?
Yep.
Mad Baron.
But I just couldn't... That was the only match last night I just couldn't buy into. I just did not care. Randy just didn't...
He was the interest. He's showing up and getting his money. And that's all he's going to be doing for a while yet.
But everything else just slotted in the place.
Aye, they've got a nice wee roster. As I say, when Rusev's back off his injury, he is ideal. I'm delighted he's moved. It's exactly the kind of acquisition they needed to make for SmackDown.
Oh no, it's perfect. We've been vouching for months. He should have got better than what he got.
I mean, it's another one of these people who's going to lead to matches that I never even realised that I wanted to see, because now you're going to have Rusev and AJ and Rusev and Nakamura and things like that, and they're all going to be great matches, whether they're 5 minutes or 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be some really exciting stuff coming up in SmackDown in the next few months. I'm quite looking forward to it. Can I just also make special mention to Lana's wee promo video?
With the chair? Yes, please.
God damn.
More of that, please.
God damn.
The New Day, I'm happy to see over.
Aye.
I think...
That was who else I forgot that was part of, making the trading a bit better for SmackDown.
Yeah.
They'll fit in well there.
Sin Cara, I don't care about. I don't care about Sin Cara.
We'll talk about him in a minute.
Sin Cara.
I did notice when we were saying Byron's been traded to SmackDown, nobody's mentioned Atunga being traded to Raw. Atunga's not been brought up at all this week. Can I get my hopes up that he's dead?
Or just left completely? We can always pray.
Either or. Maybe they put him in the legal department to write. So they've no mentioned him, and also because we're on the subject of commentators, JBL was on his best behaviour, wasn't he?
He was on his best behaviour last.
He barely spoke to Byron.
There was like
when he did, it was to link segments, and he was making sure he's doing the "ha ha, I love it" voice.
Actually, I'm happy you brought that up, because there was talks today that a fan had a sign.
Yes, I've seen this thing.
Right.
Sorry, I'm all hyper today because I think he's a fanny. Now, much like Morrow, I'm bipolar as well. I don't appreciate JBL's attitude towards it. And I've spoke to Kirsty about this as well. She is unhappy with him, and I'm sure. What the hell was that noise? Oh God, things are happening. Things are happening.
I think
Sorry.
Kirsty's having a wee bit of audio issues.
All right, okay.
No to worry, no to worry.
I know I'm on Discord, but I always forget I'm on Discord. Anyway, his attitude's appalling.
Yeah.
Any other company would be in his ass. Morrow would be getting compensation
Targeting
money.
somebody.
And,
Way bipolar like that to the point that they have a break and want to leave.
I mean, I'm sure there was other things on top of it because WWE's tour, whether you're on 1 or 2 shows a week or whatever, is a very stressful thing to do. Morrow has other jobs as well, Showtime boxing, some other commentating gigs. He's a busy guy. He's got his podcast as well. And then you've got this asshole who's got a problem with you being nice to the people who are nice to you. Because Morrow won the, I think it was the Wrestling Observer newsletter, best commentator.
That's right, yeah.
Fan voted. And then GBL goes on that Bring It to the Table show. And by the way, nothing that gets said on there, much like all the rest of WWE TV, gets said without Vince's permission, you know. So Vince has clearly went, say what you want, or have a go at him for this, or blah, 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 whatever, right? Where he laid into him, and he did the same on Twitter.
Is he not
and I'm sure he's done the same backstage. Well, this is the other thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he blocked Morrow, but see anybody that follows both Morrow and GBL, he blocks them. See people that send Morrow well wishes and have never had any communication with or follow or anything to do with GBL.
Yeah.
He blocks them. He blocks them because they're wishing an ill guy well. Because he's a fucking scumbag.
I mean, the thing, I mean, I totally agree. I mean, there's nothing, there's no really a defence JBL has. He's a Vince McMahon guy. That is basically it because he's made the money. But when it comes to, see, Be a Star has got to look at this now and go, well...
Be a Star's oil and kayfabe.
Well, that's it. It's basically, that's been found. That is now kayfabe. So...
Aye.
It's, I don't know, big man. It's like, I seen the fan had it. The fan got kicked out because he refused, and good on him for refusing.
I mean, all the sign said was GBL bullied me.
But you know what?
Now, what I was going to say, in the defence of WWE for getting rid of him, the fan did leave his seat and come down to ringside and stand next to GBL. He was clearly looking for trouble, right?
Yep,
you can't do that.
Right,
it's one thing having the sign. But I said, good on him for doing it.
Yeah, I mean...
Scumbag deserves it.
There's different having a
sorry,
sign, but
one other
down,
thing, right? The next time that there's like a dual branded show, and I've seen this suggestion on Squared Circle Reddit, people should go in with a sign, you know, like the people have a letter each, and it'll say Roman, right? But they rearrange the letters, they turn the N upside down, and they can spell Morrow.
It's the guy's getting unbelievable support, and I feel sorry for him. How it's handled, I feel, from WWE, and now all the bullying accusations are now coming out. Will anything happen to JBL? We don't know. Should he be fired? If it was any other working place, Martin's correct. You're out in your arse, dude. There's no arguments about it, and there's a compensation deal. But it's like they're totally trying to just brush this over. Totally. And it's shocking. Absolutely
happens
shocking.
On the front page of Yahoo, no. Forbes have picked it up, Sports Illustrated, there's loads. Absolutely loads have picked it up.
It's absolutely shocking, dude. But let's move on. If we talk about the wrestling, I think Kirsty's just popped out for a couple of minutes. She's trying to get her audio sorted, guys, so Kirsty will be back. But me and Martin will continue on. First off, let's say hello to the chat. I can see Pittsburgh Boy Super Rising Storm, Tambo Computing,
Tambo's alive.
Carol Gibney, all good people here. Guys, you know yourself, if you want to call in later, hit up the link and just join the Discord, go to wait and call. We'll take some calls later on. If you wish to donate to the channel, and by the way, you're going to love this, you will get Macho Man going, oh yeah, with a Slim Jim.
Until we get a cease and desist or thrown off YouTube.
Yep. So until then, we will use Macho Man. So if you wish to donate, the link's there as well. You can promote any projects you're doing or any channels. But it's all good to have people in here. And also, put those likes up, share the video. Wrestling-wise last night, though, apart from the Randy Orton match, wrestling was on par. It was good. It was solid. It was entertaining. The main event was perfect. Main event was perfect.
I'm still not sure why they're I mean, are they trying to push the US and Intercontinental belts as almost equal to a world belt? Are they? I'm not quite sure where they're trying to pitch them, basically, because you're seeing it over the past few months that people who are done with their world title feuds drop down to that belt rather than just have feuds with someone to take up their time, like as well traditional, I guess. I mean, AJ doesn't need a US title.
No,
I'm no doubt him and Owens are going to have a smashing match if that's the way they end up going, and I hope it is, because AJ and Jericho did not really gel together last time. But why are they dropping them to that? Because it is a drop. We all know that.
Yeah.
Whereas in the old days, well, I say old days like I'm some mad old bastard. Like, but
don't say that because I'm the same
age
as you now.
I know. But like, see, let's look at when they had Stone Cold and The Rock and one world title, right?
Yeah.
When The Rock, in '99, obviously he dropped the title to Austin. Austin goes on to have feuds with Taker and stuff like that. But The Rock never dropped down to the Intercontinental level. He was busy having feuds with, like, Triple H or Undertaker when Undertaker wasn't going for the world belt, you know? Like, there's the top level. You know, there's that established top level group of guys who would all do their thing, and then they move someone up when they wanted a push for them, you know? Like what they did with Val Venus, of all people. He got a wee push towards the end of '99, if you remember, having matches with Mankind.
Yeah.
Why aren't they doing that? Because the rosters are still big enough.
The only thing I can think of, dude, and this is like one thing, like, of some of the issues like they had with the belts back then. Remember, they just got lost. They got totally fucking lost. And did we care about them? In a way, yes. Like, fans that's like grown up in those prestigious titles still cared about them, but they were getting used as basically just toys. Oh, you take a belt for a week. You take a belt for a week. And I'm kind of hoping, like, putting these guys on them, like, they're world champions. They've got that right now in WWE. I'm kind of hoping they're just trying to get these belts back up in level par. I still agree, though, that these belts should be for that mid-card stepping stone, like Austin, The Rock, Triple H. Did Triple H ever win it? I know he was European champion. I can't remember if Triple H actually won the IC belt. I know Cena's...
He did. Do you remember the two-man power trip?
Right, okay.
And it was like those two with the IC and world titles, and Taker and Kane with the tag belts, and he had that match for the everything. Triple H held it, and he actually dropped it to Jeff Hardy and won it back from Jeff.
I know John Cena's the only one that's not won the IC belt. I know he's the only one.
Pretty much.
But you know, that way, and how you looked at that belt is, like, even with the US belt, they're stepping stones. You had that belt, you had your run, and then you're guaranteed, well, back in the day, like, take Edge. Edge was a great example. IC champion, dropped it, King of the Ring winner, unfortunately had his injury. Then he came back, Money in the Bank winner, boom, world champion.
It's a shame, because they kept trying to get started with him a couple of times, and he got injured a couple of times. But he persevered, fair play to him. He did well in the end.
So, I'm hoping, dude, I'm so hoping that maybe this is what they're doing. I'm hoping that's what they're going to do. If they do it, it makes perfect sense. Like, get their belts elevated to like there's a stature. Because let's be honest, with the Universal title being passed about between, well, it's not been passed about, that's a lie, sorry. With Goldberg, now Brock Lesnar, who don't show up in regular tapings, I understand it's a spectacle of Brock Lesnar. It's kind of it's worn off now. I'm sorry, it's worn off. That was okay about 2 years ago, but not now. But even the main title, I think, see if it was still in Bray Wyatt, people would still be giving more of a shit. The fact it's back in Randy Orton.
Oh, aye. It's just going to make you tune it because, as we're saying, he does not give a fuck right now.
No.
He absolutely doesn't.
I think we can welcome back the Queen of the Ring. Do you get your stuff fixed, pal? We can welcome back Kirsty.
What's happened is my laptop decided to turn off for an update without telling me.
Brilliant.
Well, we all had updates this morning.
So I was fucking running about trying to find my other headset to fucking put on my phone so that, and then it's been a mess. But Brock Lesnar's even more a mess, so fuck him. Just fuck off as far as I'm concerned.
Kirsty, tell us how you feel about the belts. Like now, like me and Martin were saying about the main event guys are now dropping like a level. But when you're going back in the day and how these titles were to elevate people, and one thing I think they're doing is maybe to try and get those belts up higher and they're not toys anymore, so to speak. What do you think of it? Because obviously your guy's the number one contender now.
I think that's exactly what they're trying to do. I think they're going to try and use AJ to put people there, which AJ has always been happy to do. He'll put anybody there. I think they're trying to make it look so that when you look down the card, the way for me WrestleMania 17 was, where every single match on the card, and the way most ROH pay-per-views are, if I'm honest, I looked in the card and there's no one match that I want to miss, and all the champions look like legitimate champions. I think they're trying to elevate the belts so that it's maybe an equal fitting, maybe. Like, we'll all always know that the heavyweight belts are the belts, but I think they're trying to elevate them a wee bit, and I think putting them on guys like AJ is exactly how you do that.
Yeah. I mean, even when Jericho had it, I'm surprised they kept Jericho, the Kevin Owens thing. Like you said, they never really needed a belt for that match. That was just the added spice. If it was going to be a belt, the Universal title. But Jericho could have easily put anybody over with that title. Do you know what I mean? It's a great stepping stone, and you're right. Having AJ work with guys in the mid card to get them up to like a higher standard, it could pay off. It really could. Things are looking bright. Like we said last week, wrestling's looking bright now. Now we have a rough understanding where everybody's going to be. Now it's the storyline wise. One storyline is starting to make sense because it was a dark match last week, and I didn't know this till 2 days later. But it was the Nakamura and Dolph Ziggler, just to start teasing them off. How do you think this one will go?
What are you doing?
The hell is that?
Oh, somebody's laptop.
Fucking shut up, laptop.
You're in the middle of a robbery.
I was going to say that. Everybody hit the deck. Hit the deck.
Oh, God. Fucking, I'll just stay on my phone now. That can fuck off.
Oh, Kirsty, how bad's it ready just now?
Oh, you don't even understand. I was raging when I was like, why now? You've been on all morning, and now you're like, no, we're going to cut you, assholes. Fuck that laptop. I do feel as if, like, AJ will be able to work with people like Baron, because I can't remember who says it because I'm pure red-faced now and I'm all flustered. But somebody says that you always need somebody better than who you are to help you get better in wrestling. So having AJ there for the mid-card guys and him being able to work with them, they're going to learn so much from him, and overall that's going to make the product better. The same with Nakamura. Hopefully he can teach Dolph Ziggler to stop screaming, because you don't need to. Like, that's not how to get your point across. I'm sick of him shouting at me all the time.
you feel abused from the TV set.
I do. I'm just like, Dolph, man, it's all right. Like, you're great. Just
you've got a microphone. We can actually hear you at speakers. And there's microphones in the ring as well. We can hear you at them and all.
I think the deaf people. I think the deaf people would have heard them. He would have cured deafness.
Or cause it. Aye, that
I
right, Dolph?
do think it's same with Dolph last night. He kind of flumbered a wee bit when he was like, "Do you know who I am?" And then he was like, "In fact, who are you?" And I was like, "You should have probably started with that." But
Aye, and also,
Nakamura was there, and
we
I
all
didn't
know
care.
that you know who he is. You fucking Mark.
Oh, but I think they two could have some really good matches together,
I
so I'm
hope so.
excited for it.
It's a good way to settle Nakamura on the main roster as
Aye.
well. Because it's one thing learning the style, it's another one applying what you've learned in NXT.
Yeah.
On top of what he already does from his days in New Japan to the big stage. So Dolph is ideal. Like, normally you'd want Jericho, but Jericho's not available, so Dolph's the next best thing for that.
Aye,
I
that's
really
the
think
thing.
so.
How long Dolph's been in that system, he'll be able to learn what they expect from
Exactly.
him
Yeah.
on SmackDown. And in turn, hopefully, like we get awesome matches for it. So it makes sense for me on SmackDown. It always does. I like SmackDown.
The thing is, when do you think they'll pull the trigger for AJ Nakamura? Because that's all we're going to watch now. When will it happen? It's edge of your seat now. You know when it's going to happen. It's going to be magic.
I'm hoping they wait to the pay-per-view. I really do.
Either
Just week after
SummerSlam.
week, tease it.
Yeah,
and
just a
then,
tease, but don't drop it as I feel it's going to happen. Nah, it's just that tease. We're going to take it away. Yous have got to build this, like for the fans.
because every week the crowd's going to go mentaler
Yeah.
and mentaler, which is a word now. And then when he finally lands that first punch, the pop will be insane.
I'm hoping it's Mania. Imagine a two-main event
That's what I was
Mania.
about to say.
Oh,
I think it should either be the main event or SummerSlam if they're wanting to do it sooner rather than later. But if no, then they definitely should be waiting to Mania because that's money right there. That's
Aye.
the
the
buy
most
rates.
sought after rematch in history.
Oh God, I've still to watch the New Japan one. I've heard the stories about it.
Oh
I've
my
heard.
God! Wow.
I know, he's an embarrassment. Isn't he?
I know, but I'm desperate to see they two go at it now. I'm desperate. I want to see.
They're so good
Like I
together.
said,
Like
AJ's proved me so wrong. He's proved me so wrong to the point where I can easily stand and go, do you know what? You're one of my all-time favourites, and I've only watched you for a year. You're that good. Speaking because
10 years I've watched, and he's always been one of my favourites.
Oh,
like
he's
10
amazing.
years, and I've never got bored of him ever. He's
Amazing.
that fucking good.
To give you a laugh, just because the Discord's open and I can still see Pittsburgh Boy in the chat, right? Speaking of petitions, right? How we were going about our petition.
Nobody was, but okay.
No, but our Roman Reigns Fest. We've still got to get that done. Roman Reigns Fest has got to get banned. There's a petition done. It's got over 1,000 signatures for WWE to fire Braun Strowman.
Oh, I
Was it
almost
signed
wept
by the
when I seen
Indian
that.
fans?
I've no idea, dude.
I could believe that.
These are people that just do not believe. Kayfabe's real.
It's your rednecks. They live in their
Kayfabe is real.
trailers, and Braun actually murdered a guy.
Like you said, where else in the world would you get
So that's
somebody...
why they want him fired, because he'll come and tip their caravans.
Easily, I mean, I watched.
I ain't having no rednecks, big bear tipping over my trailer, motherfucker.
And then just Braun. That's all you'll have to do, and that's it. But
that should be his music. Just that. Braun.
The thing I found funny, I watched it back again, and I still love it. I just love the segment. Sorry, Pitts, but your guy's going to get shot on here. But
that's what he's good at.
The segment I just found funnier because of the crowd were just loving the bad guy. They absolutely loved him, and the fact he just kept saying, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not.
No, every time he returned, way.
It was perfect. Absolutely perfect.
The fans were out for blood though, like die Roman die, and the "you deserve it" chant. When I went back and watched it, I was like, that's cruel, guys.
On the other hand, maybe he doesn't deserve it, but I wasn't against seeing it happen.
Because you've got to remember as well, because that happened to Rock as well. Remember the Rocky die chants?
Aye. But the thing is, that lasted 6 months, no 3 year.
Oh, good point.
But they turned the Rock heel though.
And they
Like,
steered
give him
into
the
it.
fucking...
Yeah, that's
They
true.
steered
Aye.
into
They
it.
let him have his moment, like address the fans and just basically tell them to fuck off. And then that was it. Roman basically gets brutally attacked.
But again, this comes down to Roman doesn't quite have a way with words like his cousin did.
No.
You know, it's different when it was The Rock on the mic telling them to F themselves, pretty much. Roman is the kind of guy who, with his turn of phrase, would actually literally say, fuck yourselves, as his smart arse reply.
The
To be fair though, if he turned heel and told you all to go fuck yourself, you would all pop like an absolute bastard for it.
No, I'd
No, I
be saying,
wouldn't.
oh, thank
I
fuck,
still-
they're doing something right.
that's the attitude I'd have, is like, oh, finally they've clicked on. Like I've said, Martin said, like Kirsty, you've said it as well. I mean, like if people have been listening, we all agree that he's a good wrestler. We agree that he's got talent there. The way he's been booked, on the other hand, and how he has been atrocious. That's it. But apart from that, he is
if somebody offers you that money in that
oh,
spot,
you're not going to turn it down.
Going to say no.
You're not going to turn it down. Was he ready? No. But then again, are you ever ready? That's the problem as well. I'd imagine. But speaking of somebody that has been ready and has been dying for a push, Sami Zayn coming to SmackDown, I think, is a brilliant idea as well.
That's great. Aye, let's bring him in. You main event the show. You're taking the pin, son. What?
Nothing's changed.
But I mean, it's a pin to AJ Styles. Is anybody ever angry about that? Like, oh, AJ Styles bet me,
No,
the best wrestler of the
What was
day.
the point of having Baron there? I thought Baron was there to take the pin, to be honest with you.
I think
instead-
Baron was there to put it into our mind that he's in the same level as them, and that's where he's gone.
Could be.
But it's good for
The
Baron to
subliminal
work
messages.
with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, because maybe they can help him out as well.
Well, that's
Right.
the hope, innit?
I mean, I think looking back at SmackDown in total, I think they've actually got better out the draft, apart from Jinder Mahal
And the Shining Stars.
and the Shining
And
Jobbers.
Tamina.
But
Saying that though, just quickly backing up to Sammy, did anybody else see how smug he looked when he ruined Kevin Owens' entire day? Because that made me laugh so hard.
He is the Larry David of the WWE. He
Here
is.
he comes to wreck the day.
Aye.
It made me so happy.
Ba, 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 ba.
it was just perfect. It was just so entertaining last night. I just found it more. I just found it better than Raw again. But again, it was down
It
to
was
the
a long
wrestling.
faster. Doesn't he feel like 2 hours? It's well paced.
Yeah,
Everything's well worked out. You get your 3 matches. You get your talking segments either side of them.
yeah. But
A bit.
it's just always it's looking forward now. I just can't wait to see what they're going to do. I think it's going to be interesting. Raw, they got strong ones, but like we spoke about, they can easily get lost in the crowd, especially if you've got all 3 Shield members there now. You've got Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman. It's hard to look at them being successful.
Well, this
compared
is
to
where you
SmackDown.
need the writers to be good, because if they were good, this wouldn't be an issue. People would be getting elevated together with this level of talent. But we know that's not going to happen because they couldn't write their way out of paper bag, these people. Whereas in SmackDown, you're going to see a great kick up the arse for the likes of Rusev.
Yeah, I really want to see him be a champion again. I really do.
Aye.
The only one I'm a bit gutted at, I was kind of hoping, was Cesaro.
He's got his tag team. They're doing well. They're over. They can chug
What's
along
their
for a
name
few
now?
months
The
yet.
Professionals or something?
I don't know.
They've-
The cultural appropriators, because they're wearing kilts and they're not Scottish.
They've changed their name. I can't remember their name. If people can put in the chat if they know what their name is.
The professionals, what they like a pair of
I know.
fucking
I'm waiting
men
for them.
boys.
I'm waiting them to show up with the, what do you call it again? With the Ford Capri, like for the 70s. But I can't. It's a professional. So I can't remember. But if people can put in the chat so I can remember the name, that would be excellent. What we'll also do is I'm going to put the link for the Discord in the chat if you want to go to waiting to call, if you wish to call in, and put your point across to tell us how you felt about SmackDown Live or the changes in personnel in general. Let us know if you've got any other wrestling questions. Pop in waiting to call. We'll take your calls anyhow. Also, if you wish to donate, the link is there as well to get Macho Man Randy Savage to play a wee awesome oh yee. So, but apart from that, it's been an interesting couple of weeks of wrestling. It's really been interesting, and I think now it's starting to look a lot brighter. I just hope, like you guys as well, that Raw's writing staff knows what they're doing.
We'll see. We'll see. I remain cynical.
I think having the Shield on one brand is really interesting. I think having near the original Bullet Club, with the exception of Fale and Tamatonga, is really interesting because it's 3v3 at that point. That could be really good if they decide to pull the trigger. Kevin and Sammy on SmackDown. I see Kevin going the way that Edge was, where he's the top guy, the top heel, and on that brand, and just constantly, amazing matches. AJ, wherever you put him, is going to be awesome. Nakamura, really interesting to see what him and Dolph Ziggler can come up with, because two of them are fantastic wrestlers, and there's just not enough praise to be gained. That's got me so excited. I'm even excited to see what Baron's doing. Like, them calling it just a shake-up when it's not a full draft, when they've said that they're going to do a full draft after SummerSlam, maybe. I think it's accurately named now. As much as it pissed me off last week, I was like, it's a fucking draft. It
was like a buzzword. It was just a buzzword they threw out.
Exactly. And by the way, I still will never, ever, 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 ever not cringe when they shout, when somebody's been put over the barrier, such and such is being thrown into the WWE universe.
Oh, I know.
It's no Dragon Ball Z.
But guys, we've got a caller.
Ooh.
Oh, is he going to get abused, or is he going to make a valid point? Let's find out.
Oh, and we know who it is, people. Let's get a drum roll for him. Ladies and gentlemen, the Roman Reigns #1 fan, Pittsburgh boy. What have you got, my friend?
Hey, Pitts.
Is that like SmackDown #1 announcer?
Yep. Right, so what did you think about SmackDown, Pitts?
I think with like their pickups, they did good at the beginning with Owens and Zayn, but you can see they started to slack a little bit when they got like Jinder Mahal and the Shining Stars. I wasn't expecting the Shining Stars to come over. I was thinking to myself, really?
I was kind of the same, because I kind of forgot the Shining Jobbers were still there.
And it was nice, wasn't it?
I really forgot they were there.
The New Day.
What really upset me was the fact that American Alpha and Usos are higher up on the tag team totem pole. So to have them come in when they're absolute jobbers to the tag, like they're jobbers, that's it. To have them come in and compare American Alpha that, I was just raging. I was like, why are we still burying American Alpha when they're so fucking good?
I know.
But
I'm hoping it's a 1 week thing, personally.
I hope so as well.
They're here, this is them doing the thing, and normal service will resume next week.
Did anybody else notice as well that Shining Stars didn't have their usual fucking get up on? They were just in jeans. Did they gain them another
It's
kind
San
of
Andreas.
gimmick?
It's San Andreas stuff. That's I'm telling you. It's San Andreas.
It's this generic Hispanic gardener thing that they put in heel tag teams when they don't know what to do with them. Happened to the Usos as well. Until they got their t-shirts with the phrase that doesn't make any sense.
Pitts, there's one question I've got to ask, dude.
All right.
Are you signing the petition for Braun Strowman to be fired?
I am not. I'm not. No.
So you're happy with him having an unfair advantage in all that he does? What happened to the idea of...
I just think anyone that signs that petition, they're silly. I mean...
Kayfabe's still real to them. I'm kind of jealous, if I'm honest.
Pitts, I'll be honest with you, that I would have thought you would have signed it.
Do what?
I thought you would have signed it, dude.
Oh my god!
But at least...
Saying that, how do you feel, Pitts, about Roman not going anywhere and about that entire segment. How was that for you as a massive Roman fan?
Well, I think they kind of did it just to, try to give the fans what they want to see and see Roman get his ass completely demolished. The fans, however, chanting "You deserve it," which makes absolutely no sense to me. Like, how does he deserve it? That makes no sense to me.
I think that was more for, destroying the Undertaker.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'd put it towards that. I mean, like Martin, you said it's 3 years, and I was like comparing The Rock, but like you said, that was 3 months. 3 years is a long time. You think now, pull the trigger and change him, but will he be? I don't know. It's hard to tell with Roman Reigns sometimes. But the only good thing is we're still going to get that feud with him and Braun, which has been entertaining. They had one bad match, and that was it. Apart from that, they two guys have been entertaining together.
Yeah.
And
Could you see
Yeah, I've
a
enjoyed
Shield
their feud.
reunion to go after Braun?
Just Braun on his own, that would put him as like an absolute monster.
The Shield
Braun
takes out
would-
Braun. Well,
I'm not sure if they'll do it, though.
I mean, they could take him out. I thought you meant like just like a handicap match where Braun's absolutely demolishing everybody. I was like, that's a wee bit much, but they might because they kind of made up at the tribute to the troops. But I think if they're going to do a Shield anything, it's going to be Shield versus Bullet Club because that's all
Yeah.
anybody's wanted to see since
yeah.
Bullet Club and Shield really made it big because they were constantly being compared.
I could probably see a match down the future. I wouldn't see like the Shield getting back together, but now like they're just there in that match, and they're the ones that take
And they'll
on
kind
Braun.
of team up to take
Yeah,
him
I
out.
can see that. Don't get me wrong, the pop would still be a massive pop because it's the Shield, and then it'd still boo Roman. But Braun will still get cheered. But no, it's good to wait and see. But I've got there was one thing I was going to bring up anyhow. But Pitts, thank you for calling in, my friend, and have a good day. Okay.
All right, man.
Thank you,
thanks
Pitts.
very
See you later, Pits.
Bye,
Later.
Pitts. That's Pittsburgh boy. And he also will be having his own podcast soon. As soon as we find out everything about it, I'll let everybody know. There's one thing that came out as well, and speaking of Jinder Mahal, right? Did you hear about the Finn Balor concussion?
Yes.
Have you seen it in slow motion? You can
Yes.
actually
No.
see where Finn's lights go fucking out. Oh my! I'll send it to you on
man.
Twitter later. Will
Aye.
literally you can see he isn't pulling his elbows. And when I watched it live, I thought Finn was just selling it, and then obviously he got up and he had the mat burn all in his face. Apparently, he's gave Finn a concussion because he wasn't pulling his elbows, and he actually knocked Finn out. And when Finn hit the mat, that's when Finn woke back up again to continue on doing the match.
That's ridiculous. You need to remember, Finn has been through Japan, where,
Exactly.
Yeah.
strong style reigns, and he's used to taking a few dunts in the head, if you will.
He's
So
used to
it
the
just shows
forearms.
just irresponsible. Jinder should know better. It's not going to do him
Exactly.
any favours on SmackDown, that's for sure.
It's they just up arms. That's all it is. It's they just up arms. But
It was
Aye,
fucking...
like he doesn't realise how much meat he's added through drugs.
he actually came out and spoke about that on Instagram. I've seen that.
Aye, do you know his reply was him posing with his muscles? Aye, that's great, mate. I'm not on drugs. Look at my drug enhanced muscles. Fucking idiot.
And that's the thing is we know that WWE can be quite lenient. Like there's ways to get rid
Oh,
of
yes.
Houston in
Very
WWE
much
because
so.
Vince likes the guys that look big and jacked because it adds. And they've got to remember as well that Finn can take the strong style stuff all day, but if you're no pulling punches, and he is still only 87 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not pulling your punches or pulling your elbows or anything on a weaker guy, it is going to affect them a lot quicker. Fair enough, everybody's heat's the same. But why is he not pulling his forearms? Like, your elbow's the strongest fucking bone in your body. Why? I was raging last night when I watched it because you can literally see Finn's eyes just gone.
Yeah,
and I'm just hitting that fucking mat. It was horrible.
You've seen it. Hopefully it's nothing. I mean, he's got the concussion, but hopefully it's just quick done and he's back because I don't want to see him out again. I don't want
No,
to.
I don't want this leading to long-term problems because, you know, if you get one concussion, it can easily lead to a situation where you get more.
Yeah.
String of them.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to Corey, of course.
Yeah, that's right.
Aye,
Yeah, Corey
and
Graves.
Daniel.
But
I was absolutely livid when I found out that he'd, like, it was one thing to hit somebody and for them to be a wee bit dazed because you weren't pulling it, but to hit somebody hard enough to give them a
And
concussion.
then keep doing it.
Aye, it was absolutely, and at the end, if you watch the match back and they zoom in on Finn's face, you can see him kind of looking raging, that a
Aye.
wee bit out of it still, and I thought that was just him doing his wee like demon thing at first, and then obviously when I watched it back, I was like, he is fucking livid, because again, it's not as if Nakamura or fucking anybody in Japan like isn't hitting so that there's a noise, but to no pull your elbows to somebody's face, and he was hitting them right in the temple as well. He wasn't hitting them where you're meant to hit people.
Aye, it was like he'd owed him money, wasn't it?
I'm just fucking. Oh, it made me raging. I'm not gonna lie. Like, why? Because Finn's better than you. Or get better then. Stop juicing.
Like he's over eager to try and prove a point. He's went too far, and it's going to cost him.
Yeah, it's just one of those fucking things, man. But it looks like
why. Oh, sorry, Will.
No.
Which is why when he showed up on SmackDown, I was like, was that planned or is that a direct link? No, you're going down to SmackDown to learn your fucking place because you're an asshole.
I think they would have sent him to NXT.
I would imagine
had it
NXT.
not been for Drew. Because Drew's there to get the 3MB stank off him.
Oh,
that's what a lot of the Yanks, well, pretty much all the Yanks watching will remember him as, sadly. And the last thing they want to do is put another one of them near him to remind them of it.
Aye, I'm happy for Drew getting back though.
Definitely, aye, it's where he belongs. He was too young the first time.
I think it will be really interesting to see if once the ICW links let up and running, and apparently there's going to be 4, I think it was, I read, 4 ICW pay-per-views on the network.
Yes.
Aye.
It'll be interesting to see if they let like Nikki, Demo, even like Noam and Drew, if they let them go back for certain dates.
That would be cool.
Not anything else.
Maybe even Finn.
Booked. Even Finn, aye, because they let him go because he was injured. They let him go to the announcing for the hype.
That, and they left the Foley getting pulled to the last possible goddamn minute.
Oh, I know. But it'll be voice went. It'll be really interesting to see if they let them go back, if they're not doing anything else, if they're not booked for something WWE. Even Wolfgang as well, that's there the new. There's a good few of them that they're not all going to be doing something at the same time, so it will be really interesting to see. I hope so. It'd be nice to see them coming back.
Aye, definitely.
That'll be good. Well, I'm just checking to see if there's any more calls, but there's not, so I think we'll bring the show to a close. I think it's been good today. Today's been really good. It was just, I think last night with that wrestling, there's just so many good things. There was no really a lot of bad to take away from it. There's so many good things coming in the future, and all we can do now is just fingers crossed they don't fuck it up. I really hope they don't fuck it up. Don't fuck up AJ Nakamura. That's just a prayer. Nobody cares about anything else. Just don't fuck that up. Now we've got it. Don't fuck it.
Agreed.
But everyone, thank you for tuning in and watching Smacked Up Wrestling live. As always, sub to the Gaming Fall, leave a like in the video, share it, let people know about the live view. We're the only one in Scotland, as far as I know, it's doing a live radio broadcast of wrestling. As far as I know on YouTube. So we'll
claim it anyway.
We'll claim it. I mean, let's keep that going. If we can keep that, that's our title. So everyone, I've been Will.
I've been Kirsty.
And I've been wondering why the hell Kevin Owens looks so much like James Corden when he was on Talking Smack.
Oh fuck yeah, he did. He doesn't look right shaved.
Oh my god.
He just doesn't look right shaved.
I agree there. He should keep his beard.
That's scary.
Oh God.
Fuck.
Don't ruin yourself for me, Kev.
Oh, fuck. And on that scary moment, we're playing the intro. Fuck, that's...
Aye, quick,
cut.
cut.
Bye,
Delete.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.